Hi, this is Darlene at Clean and May Crochet. Welcome to my channel, and thank you all who subscribe to me. I really appreciate it, and welcome new subscribers. Today is what's in a name. Checking out my what I did for my Darlene's shell stitch tote bag. Well, I got the front piece done and the back piece, and I first thought, after doing the two pieces, I'd go all the way around with like a gusset and then over top for the strap. But I thought, to do the bottom, I kind of wanted it thick. So I thought of doing a single crochet for the bottom, but doubled. Then I thought I wasn't sure if I wanted it doubled. So what I did was I used the single crochet thermal stitch. It's kind of made it thicker. It's just kind of the one piece. And then instead of doing a slip stitch to join it, I did a whip stitch. Like I sewed it instead because it was kind of thick. And because this was 61 stitches long, doing the bottom, it only ended up like 51, and it was still just a little bit long. So I really had to, for some reason, the single thermal was ended up being longer than the, your basic chain here. So I did 51 instead, unless I counted wrong, but I just was counting, all the little whatever in between here. It looks like little vertical things. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, that kind of thing. It ended up being 51 anyway. And it was still a little long when I was kind of clamping it together, but I made it work. So, and then trying to do up, a pattern, actual pattern for it. Hopefully it makes sense if anyone would want the pattern. And then I did the sides, the two sides. So that way all I have to do is now sew up the two sides. And that way, this one I'm going to do a slip stitch. I didn't do a border like a single crochet around, because at first I thought of doing this the width of it as only 7 stitches, but I did 13 because I wanted like the two little shell stitches instead of, like, if I just did 7, it would just be like the one shell stitch there. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, just one shell stitch, but I wanted two. I wanted a little wider, and since it's kind of long and big anyway, why not make it wider? Yeah, instead of kind of narrow, I wanted it a good size. So that is what I have left to do, is just sew up the two sides and then do the handle. So when I get to the handle, I'll I still have enough joint, so after I slip stitch it around, I might break off the one side, and then if I have enough left over to do the strap, I'll just continue on. After sewing it all around, I'll continue on. So kind of doing it as I go, and then writing down what I do, so that way I'll have a fair idea of what I all did, as long as I did this, so I'll write that down, what I did for the pattern. And that is, so it's almost complete. So a matter of sewing and the handle left to do. Now I've got some ends here I thought I'd keep attached just in case. So we'll see how this goes. Now, I did go again to, this time, Walmart. Instead of ordering from Mary Maxon, I went to Walmart was looking for something else, but of course I had to go by the, wool aisle, and I saw the Lion brand Pound of Love. They only had a few colors, like a pastel and a white, and this nice heather rose. So I got two of them, and I love this color. So I got two more. And the Red Heart had another rose. I already have three, but I thought, this pink rose, I'll get one more of it for my stash. And some more to build up my stash. The Burnett Premium. I got 5 white. And I already had this coral, what is it? Coral peach. And I also had these teal and robins thing, and they go good together. And I wondered putting this together, which means I would have to get more of this, because I already have an idea to make an afghan for these two colors. But what to add for this? And I saw, rather than getting more teal, I saw this blue. It is called Shadow Blue. I thought, oh, that would go good for this color. Yeah, yeah. So this time I got 5 of these and 5 of the white. So that way I can put this together now with this coral peach one. So that would be for another afghan. So this was from before, and then now this I have for the blue and peach. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I like this combination colors. Because I thought, all I had was the coral peach, and I didn't know what to get to match. And when I saw that they had this nice blue, okay, great. Now I got enough for another afghan. So hoo-hoo. Yeah, and oh my. I think that is it for, it's gotta be it now for the month. That I got plenty now for my stash to do more afghans. Oh, but I'll still keep working on these projects. Oh yeah, I also got a little more done on the second half of this penguin pillow. Not as much as I would hope, but because I'm working on this tote bag. So yeah, so it's another little update along with what I'm doing for my Darlene's Shell Stitch Tote Bag. Well, take care all, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.